Lights, camera, action. Let's start the show. Here's a little bit of wedding advice from me to help your love story unfold. Welcome back, lovebirds! This is your wedding series, and I am helping you planning your wedding from age 14-year-old you. That was in season 1, but we have now obviously fast forward into the age in which you got engaged, which is different for everybody. So that's where we are today. We are in season 3. Woo! A lot has happened. If you are just now joining us, you need to go back and catch up because season 1 was so spicy, learning how to save money, how to be prepared for your wedding, how to become a wife, how to become a mother, how to become a father, how to become a husband. We need to be stable in those things, and learning at age 14 is key because then it helps you to continue learning all the way through those adolescent years into adulthood. Okay? We need to be better prepared for marriage. We need to be better prepared for weddings, the cost of weddings. We need to be saving money. We need to be getting a house together so that preparing to have a home rather than living in these ridiculous rentals, okay? We've got to do better, you guys, as a society. So I am talking about dating for marriage the right way. Now, I know that there's been controversy of there's no such thing as dating for a marriage, but yes, there is. It's courtship, and so there's an understanding that you are seeing each other in groups. You're with your parents, you're with his parents, you're with mentor couples who can keep you accountable. You're not hanging out alone, that's for sure. And then you're not also just in these friend groups that aren't going to keep you accountable. These people that are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, like holding hands, kissing, being intimate, already becoming one before their wedding day. You're not hanging out with those people. You're not going to be with those people because those people are going to influence you the wrong way and doing the wrong things, okay? And if your parents, if your grandparents, if the people that you know in your church are not those people that you want to model yourself after because they look just like those young people that you see that are giving themselves away before marriage and they didn't save themselves either, then guess what? You're going to have to go find some other mentors, okay? And you've got one right here that can help you, that can be, helping you along the way with counseling. You can ask questions to me and things like that as well. So I've been married for 6 years. And it is a beautiful thing to be married, especially with the right foundation. You need to have a foundation for a relationship. We talk about all that in season 1. In season 2, we fast forward to the age in which you got engaged. And it's different for everybody because not everybody is going to get engaged on the same day or at the same time. You guys have heard me say that a million days in a row now. But I have to drive that home because people are like, well, I'm not engaged yet. I know this still is going to help you. All of this is going to help you. It's preparing you for that time when it comes, okay? Helping you to be more financially stable, helping you to understand what weddings are really about, and helping you to understand not to be so shocked when you see the numbers of what weddings actually cost and how you can keep it simple if that's your goal, okay? Keeping it simple doesn't mean that you have to skip on everything. It just means you have to find different ways of getting what you want by having some help, okay? That's what that means. So, fast forwarding, we are in season 3, episode 10, and today we're talking about wedding gown shopping day number 2, also called wedding dress shopping, saying yes to the dress. This is day number 2. We've already done wedding dress shopping, day number 1. And I explained to you guys the difference between a dress and a gown. You will hear me call it a gown more often because that is what I wore. I did not wear a dress. So they are not the same. And if you're curious on what the definition of the two, and you would like to watch my video, please look at wedding dress shopping. That's it. I did not put a part 1 on there. So that's what I titled it. But that is part 1. Okay. So go back and look at that if you are curious. What is the difference? I also gave some advice to not buy your dress on the first day. Like, don't buy it on the first day of going dress shopping. That was the time that we were researching, we were looking at silhouettes, we were trying on silhouettes, we were figuring out what do we really want our wedding gown to look like. Okay, so if you already bought your dress, you could still listen to this because maybe you'll be able to give this advice to somebody else who did not make that mistake. I feel like it's a mistake. I know that's not going to be a popular opinion, but buyer's remorse is real. That's what I'm going to say with that. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Wedding dress shopping day number 2. What do you need? What is key? We still need those fabulous undergarments that we talked about in wedding dress shopping on part 1. You still need those same undergarments. Go look at that video, listen to that video. If you don't remember what they are, we're not going to go down them again because there's quite a bit of little pieces to bring. They're very tiny pieces, but you need to have them on or you need to bring them with you. Very important to be wearing the right undergarments, okay? It's important to wear something very similar or the same thing that you wore to the first wedding dress shopping. I told you guys this would definitely help you to get in and out of dresses quickly so that you weren't, needing to be fumbling around a lot in the dressing room trying to get your outfit off that you wore to the store or to the boutique. Once again, if you don't know what that is, please go back and listen to that video. That video has a lot of this in it and it will help you. But let's get into why we are talking about wedding gown shopping day number 2. Number 1, I wanted you to sleep on it. I wanted you to really think about the fact that this is your wedding gown or wedding dress. This is what everybody is going to be so excitedly anticipating to see at your wedding. Yes, they're excited for you to get married, but any fashionistas, and even if you're not a fashionista, they are going to be excited about what you're wearing, okay? And your groom is going to be excited about what you're wearing, your husband-to-be. You also want to look fabulous for yourself. So this is an important piece of the wedding, and you don't want to buy too quickly. I believe that buying on the first day is too much. You may even need a day 3. We're not going to be talking about a day 3 over here. We're going to keep it pushing with other wedding planning stuff. If you need to incorporate it, go ahead and add it into one of the days that we won't be talking about wedding planning on this podcast, because as you guys know, on this channel, I talk about travel, events, parties, UGC, brands, and so things like that that also have to do with content creation, not just weddings. Even though I love weddings so much. Love weddings. They are my favorite. Top tier. Like getting back into wedding gown shopping day number 2. So you've slept on it, you've given it some thought, you've continued to look over the videos and pictures that your content creator made for you. That's me. You can hire me to come along with you on your wedding gown shopping day so your friends can remain hands-free. They don't have to hold a phone. They can be in the moment with you, looking, being emotional, being excited, all the things, and not having to worry about capturing every single moment on a phone or on a camera or a camera lens on your phone, right? So they can just be hands-free, being there for you, giving you tissues, whatever it might be, and giving you snacks and water and things like that. So you want to make sure you bring your content creator along with you again on day 2. It is important. It does not cost a lot for the wedding content creator for me to be there alongside you on these days. You're probably only going to go dress shopping, gown shopping for like an hour or 2, 3 at the max, because most of these boutiques have like a cutoff with the time. So you're not going to be spending a lot through your content creator. You can also ask for a discount since you would be having their service at both days of your wedding gown shopping. It never ever hurts to ask for a discount, you guys, especially when you're working with professionals. We are not hurt by somebody asking for a discount. We understand. And especially if you're going to be using us for more than one service. Hey, woo, with you for all of your wedding events. Uh-oh. So exciting. Now, moving on, you've got your content creator, you've thought about it, you've looked over videos and pictures that your content creator has sent you. You're getting excited about, okay, I think this is the dress. Who are you bringing with you? We talked and discussed this till we were blue in the face on the first portion of this, part 1. So go back and listen to that if you need a reminder on who to bring and why. So you're also going to try your best to bring those same people back with you. You may not be able to have the same people. They might be busy. They might be at work that day. Something could happen to where they just really can't meet you there. They can't be there with you to go on day 2, and that's okay. That's okay. If you can bring them, great. If not, it's okay. Hopefully you're not by yourself. Hopefully you have at least 1 or 2 people with you when you say yes to the dress, because that probably is going to happen today. Okay. The reason why I say that is because you've given it some thought. You've taken some time. You've looked over things. And guess what you're about to do today? You're about to try on dresses again. But this time you're going to start with your favorite. So you're going to go back to the same boutique, and you're going to try on your favorite, the top 2 dresses. I wouldn't try on the top 3. I think you should make a decision by now to narrow it down to 2 per store. And hopefully you don't have too many stores to go to. So, you are retrying on dresses. Now, if it's still difficult, this is why you may need a day 3, but you may not. You may try them on, you may try on some new ones, and then guess what? You go back and you go buy your dress. That's what you do. You say yes to the dress, and that's it. That happens to a lot of people, right? These are final moments that are happening. So take it all in, take a deep breath, and really, really, really see yourself on your wedding day in this gown or dress. Think about the venue. Think about the decor. Think about your honey waiting for you at the altar. Is this the dress that you really feel like is going to be the dress? It's important that you can see yourself walking down the aisle, before that, getting ready, before that, being so excited to wear this dress. This is your dress. You're excited. You can't wait. You wish you could wear it right now. You wish you could wear it every day. That is the dress. If you found a dress and it feels like it's only meant for one day, it's probably not the dress. The things in our closet that we can't wait to wear again and again and again, or the outfits, or the dresses. I have lots of dresses. I'm a girly girl. Don't like to wear pants unless I'm cold. Oh my gosh, I hate the winter. But I love dresses. And so, do you see yourself wearing it again on maybe like a 10-year anniversary, a 5-year anniversary? Nobody can tell you that you can't wear your gown again. I don't know where people get this idea, this notion that it's only for one day. I want us to throw that out. I want us to actually throw that ridiculousness out the window, because it's not true. It's just not true. You've got an anniversary every single year. You can put your dress on, you can put your gown on and go take couples photos in it just to commemorate another year of marriage. Wow, how am I the only smart person that knows that? How? You shouldn't be gaining tons of weight after you get married. What is happening? We gotta be conscious of what's going on. if something is going on, if it's a health thing, health things do arise. Like sometimes really quickly after weddings. I don't know why, but we've got to look into this and we've got to figure out how to nip this stuff in the bud. Okay? We do. We don't need to look back on those pictures and be like, wow, I was so perfect on that day. I had lost so much weight. Why did you lose so much weight? And now you're looking at yourself and you've gained all that weight back. Something's wrong here, guys. Maybe don't lose all that weight. Just be yourself. Okay? Because that is just like a really bad ideal of ourselves, like going back and looking at ourselves and being like, oh, we were so perfect on that day, but look at me now. Don't look at me now because I'm super fat. Like, no, that's a wrong way for us to be thinking. We have got to get it together. We've got to get it together. We need to be on that same mindset of healthiness, happiness, loving our bodies, and being in a healthy state, even during the wedding planning process. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the beauty bride routine coming up here soon. I can't wait to talk about that, you guys. And just understand, this is advice. You don't have to take any of this. You don't have to take any of this. But I hope that it's helping someone. I hope it's helping someone out there because I'm really trying to help the next generation more than anything. I feel like most of the time, the generations around me and my generation, they're so stubborn and hard-headed, they won't hear what I'm saying anyways. They won't hear what I'm saying. They won't learn something and then go share it with others. But the new generation, they're like sponges and they want to go tell their friends everything that they're learning. Everything. So why are we not teaching them something good? Let's teach them something good that they can go share with each other, okay? Come on, we got to do it. Wake up and do it. So I know we're talking about wedding gowns, but like this is a big thing. This is a big thing. And I'm tired of seeing women go out, buy dresses that are too small. Then they're like, I'm going to lose like 5 sizes of weight. And then as soon as the wedding is over, oh, let me just eat my face and let me just gain all this weight back to be my regular self again. And I hate my regular self. What is that? What is that? That is terrible. So, no, we need to do better. We need to be better. We have all these problems mentally because we are causing them. We need to get it together. We need to take our thoughts captive and do better and be healthier for ourselves. An evil, nasty thought starts coming in your mind. You say no, and then you start thinking of opposite of that and thinking something more intelligent about yourself, uplifting yourself. That's why we talked about what's your foundation in season 1. What's your foundation in your life that's helping you, keeping you grounded? Most of you don't have anything, or you just have yourself. And that's why things just go completely wrong during this whole wedding planning process. Because you don't have anything to lean on. Nothing. And the two of you need to both have a foundation that you're leaning on individually as well as together. And it needs to be the same foundation. The same. Okay? The same. For us in our marriage, it's God. And for our house, that's it. That's it. Nothing else will do. That's it. So guys, listen. Don't think that when you get that wedding gown that it's only for one day. Okay? Keep it clean. Keep it fresh after this day. I put up an awesome shorts video on how I clean my wedding gown. You'd be surprised how I cleaned it. Most people would be shocked. And it is beautiful. And I clean it like that every year. Every year. Every year. Okay? So it's on my shorts videos in the playlist, okay, under wedding content creator. And so if you guys need me to share it, just ask about it in the comments, send me an email, whatever, and I'll make sure that you get it. But it's amazing. It's an amazing video on how to clean your wedding gown or wedding dress at home. At home. It's material. You can do it at home. You don't have to send it out. Okay? So that is what we've been talking about today. I know I be getting, oh y'all, I don't mean to be fussy. Sometimes I just be so fussy. I be so fussy. So we've picked out our dress. We said yes! We said yes to the dress, and we're going to wear this dress again and again and again. Okay? Again and again and again. We're so excited. We did it. Make sure that you take plenty of pictures even if you don't hire me as your content creator to take the pictures and videos of this day, and you hire someone else, or you don't hire anybody at all, make sure that you have your little memory photo and video checklist with you that I've told you guys about over and over again. Those of you that have forgotten it, please comment so that I can make sure that you get it. Okay. But make sure that you have your little memory photo and video checklist of, shots and photo shots to get, right? So of this beautiful day, and don't forget, try your best to remember. But I try to remind you guys on the days that I think that are really great to make sure you're grabbing those memories and updating your photo album with them, okay, as you go along. If you do your photo album as you go along, it won't get overwhelming as the years come. You would have already been keeping up to date with it for every single event. I told you guys how to do that in season 2, okay? Tools and things like that to keep you organized and keep you motivated as well. Anyone that needs that video link, let me know. I will get it to you. We are at the budget binder. Have we already discussed who is buying the dress? I believe we have. It is the parents of the bride. The parents of the bride will be purchasing the dress. We won't belabor this. That is who traditionally pays for it. I'm not sure who'll be paying for yours, but that's who traditionally pays for it if you're looking for who traditionally pays for it. Be my guest. We're at the segment called Be My Guest, where I am looking for guests to be on your wedding series podcast. Your content creator is very serious about this. I want to share with other people who are planning their wedding. I want them to have help every step of the way. I'm planning it the right way, a better way, okay? And I know that people plan their wedding however they want, and that's fine. But it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of help and a little bit of advice and a little bit of guidance and a little bit of tips. And that's what we do over here. But I'm looking for people to bring on, to come and have a little fun with me and to share their story. What has it been like for you to go wedding gown shopping? What has it been like? What did you choose? If you're in that moment right now, you don't have to tell us exactly what you chose. Like, I know you've got people that you don't want them to know, everybody likes to keep at least their dress a surprise. I'm very thankful that people do like some kind of surprise, because there's some other things that people are doing at weddings. I'm like, wow, no one likes surprises anymore. It's really sad that everyone's doing these ridiculous things like first looks and stuff like that. But tomato, I love, surprises of all kinds. So not to be scared, I'm talking about good, special, amazing surprises that make you smile and that are happy, okay? And obviously the wedding gown coming down the aisle is one of them for all of your guests, your family, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, for you and for your honeydew waiting for you at the altar. It is a special surprise. It's a special celebration. And it's, that dress signifies the wedding, the style of this wedding. The style of this wedding is signified in the type of dress that you buy. I'm just saying, I'm kind of surprised at what people are picking out and buying more dresses than gowns, and what that's signifying in the cuts and the style that, oh, you guys know what I'm saying. It's really gotten bad, but I don't know. We won't talk about that today. You guys know how I probably feel by listening to my advice on things that, like I said, it's probably very unpopular, especially in this worldly world, right? But getting back to being my guest, if you would like to be my guest, if you are, a bride, or you were a bride and you knew what it felt like to pick out your gown and all the emotions, and were you excited to try on gowns in front of all of your family or most of your family and friends, or was it nerve-wracking? You can be honest, it could be difficult, to be doing that in front of all those people. It's also in front of the store clerks and stuff. Did you feel like they were helpful, the store clerks? Did they encourage you in the right way? Or did you feel like it could have been fake? Or did you feel like they could have toned it down a little bit? like, I just want to hear your thoughts. And I think that it's going to help other brides and grooms that are planning their wedding as well. Grooms, I'm also looking for you. If you've been going tuxedo shopping and it's been a hoot and a half, or it's been going super well, either way, I want to hear your thoughts, okay? So the way you do that is by sending me an email at yourcontentcreator@yahoo.com. We get the conversation started. I send you over some interview questions, and then we decide if we are a good fit to be interview with each other, okay? And so for you to be on the podcast, we got to be a great fit. I mean, we got to do this thing. And so we will get a chance to discuss all that. And then if everything goes well, we will do a video interview. So it will be on video. It will be on camera. And we will then record it and share it right here on your Wedding Series podcast. Whoa, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I hope that you will want to be a guest right here on the show on your Wedding Series podcast. And guess what, lovebirds? You already know what I'm about to say. That's the end of the episode. I will see you, lovebirds, in the next one. Bye, lovebirds.
Lights, camera, action, baby, strike a pose. Phones and cameras out, just watch it all unfold. We're the stars of the show, ain't no need for filters. Living life through the lens, capturing our breath. Put away your phones and cameras, let the good times roll. Our content creators got it all under control. From weddings to events, parties, travel and brands, we're living the paparazzi life. It's all in our hands.
Lights, camera, action, we're ready to go. We're professionals, don't you already know? From TikTok to Instagram, we're taking the